Hi, Russ Dickey, Director of Marketing of GoMotorBids.com here, speaking with Mr. Charles Ross, whose auctions we are featuring exclusively on GoMotorBids.com for one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive collection we've ever seen. We've seen a lot of them here at GoMotorBids.com, but when we went back to visit Mr. Ross back east at his home, we were continually amazed by the items that he had in his collection. And the more he got out, the more that our eyes widened and our mouths dropped, that we couldn't believe some of these pieces were hidden away in his collection. And this one is no exception. What you're seeing here is an actual authentic race-used uniform that was worn by Dale Earnhardt Sr. during the 1998 season. And there's a very interesting story behind this uniform. Charles, why don't you tell the bidders about this piece?
This uniform was worn at Rockingham the weekend before that I got it, and it was at a open house for Dale's dealership, and he was there, had this uniform on that day, and he was out front of the dealership with making a poster for aggressive driving in North Carolina, and there was 2 state police and 2 state police cars in the picture and with him. And when he got done with the commercial, he was walking over towards the dealership, and they mentioned that they were having an auction for a mother and children of, or the wife and children of a cop that was killed. And he was shot by a shoplifter in Charlotte, and he died. And so Dale took this off and said, here, auction this off too. And it was part of the auction for them.
And the proceeds
he signed it.
That family.
Yeah, and the proceeds, went to that, and he signed it at that time.
You'll notice if you've been one of the regular visitors here to the Charles Ross section that we have a picture of Charles and his late wife along with Dale Sr. holding this uniform in the sidebar. And you know, some of the great features about this piece, not only autographed by the late legendary driver, it does have the 50th anniversary NASCAR logo on one of the shoulders that all the drivers had during the 1998 season. It has been cleaned, but it's definitely race authentic. It definitely bears some of the wear marks of an authentic uniform. As many of you serious collectors know, less than a dozen uniforms exist out there for these drivers every year, and very few of them ever get into the hands of the general public. So to have a piece like this in a private collection is rare indeed, and we're honored to have it here as part of the Charles Ross collections at GoMotorBids.com. And we hope that that it interests you as much as it does us, because this is one of the true pieces of NASCAR history for the greatest driver ever in NASCAR racing. Available again, only part of the Charles Ross auctions at GoMotorBids.com.